Sorry about that. I'm just trying to move the chair in. Ooh, it's weird sitting on this side. I guess I can get off of it. It's really high up, but you know what? I like it. That's what I like it. I like it like that. I was crafting all day today. Ow, there's a bar right here. Ow. Can I get my... wonder if this is going to be comfy. Level. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Whew. Look at my belly. That was hard work. Today was a little bit. I worked really hard today. I made a whole bunch of elastics. I'll show you. Darn it. I made a whole bunch of these. So these are hair elastics, thick ones and thin ones. Oops, and thin ones, but all different, and they go in your hair. So it's hide and then pony beads and feathers. So you wear them in your hair. So that's what I was making today. So I'll have those for sale. And they're going to be $10 each. And the ones with the long bone beads, they'll be $15. Then after making those, I also made, actually, I made the hair ones after I made these ones. So I made a whole bunch of keychains with hide and pony beads. This one has this kind of a latch, but most of them have this kind of a latch. Oops, this kind of, what's going on here? What in the world? This kind. Yeah. So I've got all those, like lots. I even have one with a heart clasp. See that? So I made all these. So I'm going to be posting them on Facebook Marketplace, trying to survive. So, and then I can help others survive as well as I survive. And every purchase is going to get, the first 20 purchases are going to get a free poppy necklace. So I made this necklace. So I've got 20 of them with a poppy that will be a gift for the first 20 purchases. So there's actually someone coming to pick up a pendant, which is right. I had to make sure, actually I better make sure that's the right one. I posted one and she wants the exact same one, and I just took pictures of random ones and threw them back in here. So, which wasn't smart of me because people are looking at the pictures of the pendants and then they're like, I want that one. And I'm like, okay. And then I have to go looking for it. And if you look, there's a lot of pendants. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just for one thing. And then if this is the right one, then I'm done. I can go and relax and chat with you a little bit more easier. Okay, for me. You know, I'm getting old when you go do. I used to be able to do like 100 words and 120 words a minute. And now look at me, I'm like do. It's the size of the screen, I tell you. It's the size of the screen. Okay, how do you do this? Where's the messages? Dang it. Oh, there we go. Marketplace. Okay, independence. Why is everything so hard to get? More options. How do you see the freaking picture that that they want? I don't understand this. More options. Report buyer. No. Listing. Oh, that's what that word means. Listing. Listing means Oh, dang it. That's not the same four-leaf clover, but I'm going to leave that one out because if she's looking for a four-leaf clover, maybe she'll like that one too. Okay, and I'll take that out. That's plastic. I accidentally got those in there. So, oh my goodness, I'm having a hot flash or something. Whew. Thank you, water, for hydrating me, and I invite you to do God's work of healing my body. It's just water with a stick of cinnamon. Okay, I'm looking for a four-leaf clover. If you see it, let me know. Darn it. See, I'm not always effective. Oh, I just saw a green flower, but I thought it might have been a four-leaf clover. So I'm looking for a solid four-leaf clover because she wants to come over and pick it up. So I'm like, wait, not yet. I haven't told her I have to look for it still. So I don't know if you're like me and you do things like this and you don't think too far ahead. So this is why, okay, so it makes it complicated. No, we're not supposed to complicate things and procrastinate because then we have things weighing on us and we're delaying activity. So we're not supposed to delay it. We're supposed to act. But we're supposed to observe. Oh, look, another four-leaf clover. But this one is copper. But I'm going to leave that one out too. So if I can't find the real one that I'm looking for, at least she has options. I'll be like, oh. Because what are the odds that I'm missing it? Well, if I put that much stuff in there, the odds are higher. So still want to be here all night. But the customer is always right. You know, that's one of the things that Canada and a lot of other areas in the world, we are lacking. There's no more customers, right? And there's no more customer service. I went to India last year and wow, I thought, I was like, why are you being so nice to me? And then everywhere is like that. Customer service is like stellar. If you want to be treated like royalty, go to India. They are all the stores, all the restaurants. They'll do anything to make you happy. It's the most wildest thing. Makes you, they know what your value is. So if you want to be respected, I would go there. Okay, so this is going to be a long time. No, it's not. Whatever you say is reality. I know this message, and everything that I do, I'm influencing everybody else. So I got to have good habits. That's the whole thing. That's why I tell them all the time. I'm like, you picked me? Like, couldn't you pick someone with a little bit more self-discipline? Like, actually, they're really proud of me. They say I'm trying really hard, and I am trying really hard. Like, everyone else would have quit after all the stuff I've had to endure at the hands of others because they're malicious. None of y'all would have been able to handle all of this. And the only reason I did is because they were on my side and were protecting me. So I can't take all the credit. I'm looking for a four-leaf clover. So I'm going to find it really fast. You know what's really interesting is that there's been a couple times that I've had to do the same thing. And I'm just taking out things that, that don't belong. And what happened is as soon as I look, I find it right away, instantly. So it's weird how that happens sometimes. Look at an eyeball. That's not a nice one. I'm looking for I was going to say a horseshoe. Four-leaf clover, four-leaf clover. Bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. I think that is off of. There's an astronaut here. The bird is the word. I think that's off of. What's that? Oh, what is it called? P.B. Herman, Pee-wee's Playhouse or something. Oh no, it's that. Tequila. Oh, that's bad. I'm not supposed to be glorifying any of that stuff anymore, which is weird because yeah, it's just kind of like ignoring something till it goes away in our mind. So the less that we pay attention to it, the sooner it goes away. But the more that we think about it and sit there and stew means that it's going on in our mind and we're thinking and thinking, and spiraling means that we're stewing in it. So it's just spinning around in our head like you're stirring a pot of stew. So it's stewing, it's spinning around all of the things that you're thinking of. And then when you spiral, it's spinning but going down into pain and suffering, like sadness, guilt, shame, anger, frustration. So we want to eliminate, ooh, another 4-leaf clover, but it's not the right one. Oops, down there. This one is gold and green. So they're $10 each, but she asked for 2 for 10, and I told her yes, because I like to wheel and deal, wheel and deal. So okay, keep going. Anyway, so the customer is always right, and I've got these 2025 things. Actually, I should start taking those out. I missed a couple in there. I'm gonna take that out and make something because that's this year. So I want them to make a promise to themselves in about this year, and this is going to be where they start changing their perception of everything for the better, so they can remember that today is the day. This is the year that everything changes for the better. Ooh, this one's the eye. The evil eye remover. I took that one out because it has 2 holes in it, so it's for bracelets. So it doesn't belong in here because I'm making bracelets with it. Ooh, a bat. A bat. In Spanish, we call a bat a murcielago. Bat. Right now, I'm looking for the 4-leaf clover that a customer is wanting and they saw in the picture. 4-leaf clover means you're lucky. So when we have things that are not going our way like this, like it doesn't really bother me actually, like whatever, but it would just be nice to be able to talk to you and not be doing this, but it's fine. But the 4-leaf clover is a symbol of luck, of luck. And when you know that you're lucky, everything's going in your favor, and everything literally is going in your favor. It's like dropping a rock. We know that it's going to go to the ground. Someone might go get underneath it, but it's only going to stop it for a second, and then it's going to roll off. So we need to understand that even if someone's intervening in our path, we're still going to just go around them eventually. Yeah, they're using their free will to cause us pain and suffering, to slow us down and whatever, and they're jerks. They are jerks. Absolutely, they're jerks, and you deserve to be angry and frustrated. Absolutely. They're jerks, but you need to not take it personally and understand this. It's just like you're working for sports. You're on one team, they're on the other. You're trying to get the ball to the other side. You're trying to get healthier and stronger so that you can get to the other side faster. Well, what's their job? To delay you, to obstruct you, to destroy you, and get you to destroy yourself. That's what they're going to do. So don't take it personally. Understand that this is what their goal is, and if you're not being under attack, you need to be strengthening for when the time comes that you're going to be under attack, because you're going to get under attack. So, and you probably already are, or might be under the attack right now, and you don't even know, because that's how good the attackers are. You know, they use us and abuse us, and you don't even realize what's happening until too late, because it's a form of hypnotism. Woo. All right, what we got? It reminds me of gold. Gold. This one doesn't belong there. It's a bead, and it's plastic, so it's garbage. It reminds me of mining for gold. I learned how to do it when I was camping with my adoptive mom and dad. I was maybe 8 or 9, and I went to their cousins or something. They had a gold. They lived on a house by a gold mine, so they were mining for gold by hand and then selling it. And so they invited us to come. So we were so excited. I was the only one that found a big chunk of gold, and they taught me how to pan. And you move it in circular motion, and it's sand that you get, and you just spin it and then slowly swirl out the water, and it remains at the bottom. It's really cool. And so I got a big chunk, and I was so excited thinking I was going to get money, and he kept it. But then the uncle or cousin or whoever he was, he kept my freaking gold nugget. It didn't really bother me at the time. I was like, whatever, because I didn't understand the value anyways. But it did. I do remember it. And I was kind of like, what the F? But whatever. And so all of these things that happen to us that we can perceive as, like, it didn't really upset me, because I didn't even know the value, and even, well, the value wasn't even that much. So, you can't really be affected by the truth of something if you're not aware of what's happening. So can you see if someone's being malicious and you aren't aware that it's happening? That doesn't mean that because you're healthy and happy at the time when they've been using and abusing you, because it could be financially, and you don't realize it's not affecting you yet because you're not aware of it, and you haven't had the time to need what was taken. So you can be affected by people and things that haven't happened, as well as not affected by things that have happened, but they will affect you eventually. And even if you pass away without realizing, does that mean that it's okay for someone to take advantage of you? No. And you might be asking, how can someone be, one second. Oh, a plate with a fork and knife on it, and a spoon. And a cow. There's a cow. And a hamster. This. And then after that, I have a new job. Okay, where is this? It's like, where's Waldo? That's what this is, or seeking fun. Another 4-leaf clover. And this one's a different one too. Very cool. Wow. And it's still not the right one that she picked. Look, there's even a balloon animal. I say look, and you can't look. A cassette tape. A button. I need that wolf. Oh, look at that. A little fireman axe. That's my sound effect. Thank you for the love. Okay, so I'm looking for some Mang. Oh, Mang. That's what my son used to say when he was growing up. Instead of oh man, oh Mang. I love my kids so much. They're amazing. Look, there's handcuffs. And they move. So it's handcuffs. See the handcuffs? Okay, 4-leaf clovers. Oh, another one. This one's black and copper. Black and copper. So at least when she comes, I'd really like to have the one she wanted, because I said that I had it still. Well, I do have it. I'll say that. I said I couldn't find it. I do have it. I couldn't find it. She'll be like, what kind of store is this? Oh, which reminds me, I met this man that I've seen around a few times because a lady that was introduced him to me. He's a bit older. He's retired and stuff, and he was sitting at coffee one day, and so I went in there and he invited me to sit with him. So I sat with him and chatted for a bit, and he said that I should be an actress, and I was like, this is still the wrong one, and I was like, an actress. And he said, yeah, you'd be really good at it. Look, I found another one, and it's a different one again, and not the right one. So he said this, and I was like, okay, how do I be one? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, how are you supposed to say that? It sounds so exciting, and now now I have no chance because I don't even know what to do. But I think it would be cool. I don't know if I'd be good or not. I'd be like robotic. Hi, how are you? I don't know. No, I think maybe I'd be good. Yeah, I think I'd be good because if you have a rage inside of you, you can just think of the thing that ticks you off and you say, yeah, and then you just, roar. Actually, I think I would be amazing. I'm throwing these plastic ones in the garbage. Trash. So I don't know if you think that you would be a good actress, but I think that I would be a good actress. This one's cool. It has like one and then another. So I feel like it's going to come out. So I can make something with it. Oh, I also have these. This has all the agates, all the colors of agate. And so they all have benefits. And then look, this is just some sweetgrass spray. 100 mils, 3.38 ounces of sweetgrass spray. So you don't need to burn it. So it smells so good. And yeah, so it has all the crystals, 7 for the 7 shakaroonies. It's cool being a healer person because everything I do, well, not everything because this isn't quite healing, but I do bless and cleanse all of these, and they know that they're going to do God's work, and so they know that they are there to bring good energy to everyone that they come into contact with. We had a discussion. They agree. I invited them. They said, this is what we're waiting for. That's what everything's waiting for. Everything's waiting for us to start becoming healthy because we're destroying everything. You're getting everything energetically dirty. And so everything and every part of everything is waiting for humans to get our crap into order, meaning get our life together. Pull it together, humans. Men, get your men in line. And that's what they're waiting for. Oh no. I was gonna sing a jail song. I don't know any jail songs. I was thinking it was I've been working on the railroad. But is that really is that a jail song or is that something else? I've been working on the railroad. It sounds like a slave song. That was Alice in Wonderland. I have to get rid of all the licensed ones. I mean, they're licensed, but I don't want to have them in here. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Ooh, and the bears I need, because those are for courage. So anything that's of the sacred teachings, I'm taking out so I can use them for my classes. What is this? Oh, it's a hockey player. I'm wrong, upside down. It's a hockey player playing hockey. Okay, focus. Focus. There's a dinosaur, a no, a triceratops. It's a triceratops, a motorcycle, and a wrench. Oh, and a little mini hanger. Look at that hanger. See that? Angel Gabrielle. Okay, where the heck is it? Ooh, there's another one. The hearts with that thing that has two pieces. I can make earrings out of that. I can make earrings out of that. I'm supposed to use proper English. Because I'm supposed to be teaching, because everyone's going to listen to me. Oh my goodness, why am I finding so many of these? It's ones with two holes, so it's for a bracelet, and another one. It's bracelet making. A cactus. Ooh, another plastic one. A shark. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. A hair dryer. Okay, focus. Look at this is 4 bumps and it's green, but it's not a clover. There's a honeycomb. Bees. Oh, and there's a bee. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. I don't even know the song. I just know the bees in the trap. It's probably not even appropriate, is it? Toothpaste. Ooh, another bear. It's for my warrior training. Tinkerbell. Come on. Let this be it. Oh, this is a reminder to sit up straight, roll your shoulders back, open up your chest. Because remember, when we die, we curl up like this. Look at the old people. They go like this and they shrivel up. So that's why when we stand up, we're like, ah, it hurts my back. Oh, my shoulders. Oh, my abs. Yeah, because you're shriveling up and your muscles back here are dying. So, or in front here are dying because we're not using them. So we have to make our body expand by throwing our shoulders back and opening up our chest so we can breathe better. Because when we go like this, it closes up our rib cage and makes our lungs less able to expand completely. So stand up straight, you can breathe better. That's why when you're breathing, you're supposed to lay on your back and sometimes even put your like this and throw your head back a little bit, and then it allows the airway and it opens up your chest so then your lungs can expand better. When you understand this, you start taking care of your body better so then you don't have pain and suffering as much in the future. You can eliminate a lot of the future pain and suffering just by making changes. Well, that's how anything is made. There's a 4-leaf clover with 2, but that's not the one. So everything gets changed by doing something different. And we're supposed to be doing something different all of the time. That's what growing is. Growing, maturing, changing. We're supposed to change. Another plastic one. Ooh. Hello Kitty. Okay. There's an astronaut. How about this one? Round and round she goes. Look at this. This is moving, whatever that is. It has 2, well, they're all bending. Cat, whatever. a stethoscope. Shout out to all the nurses and health professionals for the work that they do, all the healing that they provide. Another Hello Kitty. And another arrowhead. An arrowhead is a very powerful symbol in First Nations culture. The arrowhead symbolizes everything that we need. It symbolizes protection, so we can go, yeah, yeah, and get the bad guys that are trying to attack us. So it's a protection. Then it's also provision, meaning it provides us food, so we can, get animals to eat off the land without chemicals and hormones in them. So that's what this represents, but it also represents perseverance. And perseverance means that you keep going no matter what anybody says or does. You just keep going straight ahead. And it means that you know where you're going, and you're not going to be distracted at all. So that's what an arrowhead means. It symbolizes. So when you get gifted one, it's a very, very, very powerful gift. It's a gift of protection, provision, and perseverance to keep you going and remembering who you are and what you're here for. So if you ever find an arrowhead, that's called a that's like a flag. A flag right away. It's flashing sign saying, this is the path. This is the path. It's wanting you to get back on to remind you of where you're going. So whenever you see an arrowhead, you need to remember where you're going. And if anybody is deterring you from making progress. The bear symbolizes courage. A mama bear is very, very frightening when you get in between a child, the cub, and the bear. She will destroy you. And that's how you protect the innocent and the vulnerable. So a mama bear is very valuable in the protection of the offspring. And all you have to do is look at the stats for abuse for children, and you see that we're not doing our job. We are not living according to the bear with courage, because we're not protecting our children. So this is a powerful symbol as well. It's to remind us that we have a voice. So the bear represents our heart chakra. Our throat chakra, sorry, our throat chakra. And our throat chakra, another one, but it's not the right. So the bear represents our throat chakra and using our voice with courage to defend ourself and all other children. So keep that in mind whenever you see a baby. Not a baby, a bear. This is why I can't multitask. And whenever you see a bear, you need to remember what it symbolizes. Courage. Are you protecting yourself and your children and the children around you? You are the mama bear. Doesn't matter if you don't have children or not. If you are a biological female, you are a mama bear. That's one of the all women, biological women. This is the thing. Men, and we have universal purposes, which means everyone has that purpose, and then we have personal purposes, and that means individual. We have different callings, but as all of humanity, we're supposed to be healthy, and women are supposed to protect the children. That's our number one. And so we're really not doing good. And so that's where I've got to teach everybody. I've got to teach everybody is that we need to get our acts together because our children are suffering and we blame the men, but it's also our fault because we're not using our voice and stopping them because we're being cowardly. And that's just the truth. And you're like, well, we'll get hurt. Yeah, of course. Yes, you're going to get hurt. We're not dealing with lambs. We're dealing with men. And they're using every means necessary to lie, to cheat, to steal, force their way into our lives to access our children and abuse us women. So you think that when we finally say, no, stop it, that they're going to be nice about it? No, of course not. So of course we're going to have to fight for it. We don't want to fight, but they're going to fight to keep our power and keep continuing using us and our children. They're going to not give it up, not easily. So of course they're going to cause conflict. So that's not my fault for saying we need to protect the kids, because it's inevitable that they're going to. And so it's not a me fault, and it's not a you fault for defending yourself. If a bear is eating you and then stops and has a rest, and you're laying there, are you going to stay there until it wakes up and gets hungry again and eats the rest of you? Or are you going to try to run away and risk the bear attacking you and killing you? Because that's what it's like with the men. They're slowly consuming us, and we're either staying or getting the F out. And then when we talk about getting the F out, everyone else that's working for the opposite team protecting the abusers says, well, you can't do that because then you're going to get hurt. So you want us to stay and slowly get eaten alive? That's not love. That's empowering the abuser. That's saying, hey, pray, let them eat you alive. And then so they're working for your abuser when they're telling you to stay there. Of course, anyone that cares you is going to say, run for it. Hurry. Sooner they're asleep. Wait till the perfect time and go. And don't be afraid. Be courageous. Because the world is overrun with bad guys. So it's overrun with them because no one's standing up to them. So that means we're all cowards. So if we want to take our land back, then we got to start using our voice. Here, Clover, Clover, Clover. Here, Clover, Clover. Where the heck are ya? Hockey, soccer. What is that? Oh, what was that? Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's upside down. Oh, it's a Buddha head. It's a bead. I like that. I'm going to put that over here. See, it's weird because I don't know how those ones got in here. And there's a lot in here that I didn't see them before. It's weird. Never ending. Come on. What do we got here? Panning for the good stuff. This is Yves Saint Laurent. Okay, that's not that. We'll put that there. And another two-sided bracelet one. Wow. Oh, and another 2025. So I'll give everyone a 2025 message and then with a purchase. So that's a great idea. And then I'll give it a blessing. And then they'll know their life changed in 2025. Ooh, ooh. That's a screw. Don't know why that's in there. A platypus. An old kind of camera. Oh, an eagle. Oh, I should check my phone. She's probably like, can I come over? Not yet. Okay. Facebook. Marketplace. Okay, she didn't reply yet. Good. Okay, we're about halfway done. Oh, the love sign. That means I love you. Come on. Look, there's a little fork in here. So we'll go like this. Ooh, a skateboard. In Spanish, it's called patineta. Patineta. Skateboard. Oh, there's a spoon. Fork and a mini spoon. Hold on. Crappy part is that it's all silver, and everything's all silver just about. Okay, we'll way to the bottom. Maybe it's way there. Okay, that's too many. I'm not going to be able to see this until tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. Okay. Oh, another arrowhead. I'm taking those out for my warrior training. Okay. A wrench. A little acrylic duck. Look, isn't it cute? That's still too much. If it's too much, then can't see it well. Ooh, Ursula. Remember, all the license stuff has to come out. A stethoscope, a different kind. A taxi cab. A taxi cab. Oops, just a little hand. Well, that's a better. Just go like this. Like 5. That's way better. Ooh, that one. Smart thinking. Just go like that. Darn it. I think there's something I wanted. I guess I don't have to slam them in. It just seems so dramatic. I can roll it in. Oh, a little sloth. And a helicopter. A violin. An apple. A hot air balloon. Oh, there's even a pumpkin. There's even a 6-sided star. There's a whole bunch of 5 ones. There's a 6-sided one. I don't know what that means. I don't think it's a bad thing. Is it? Is a 6-sided star a bad thing? Is that like a Nazi thing or a Jewish thing? I don't know. An ambulance. There's a literal ambulance in here. Come on, let me find this. Come over. There's a big fat ohm. It's a big fat ohm. When I find this, I'm going to be so excited. Good Lord. Well, I guess the good part is I'm getting kind of sifting through all the things that don't belong. Oh, that reminds me of the song I used to hear. One of these things don't belong with the others. Something like that. How's that go? One of these things don't belong like the others. No. I don't know how it goes, but it doesn't go like that. A graduation scroll. A comb. this it? I think this is it. Let's see, where's the picture? Come on, let me in there. Okay, where was it? Facebook. This. No, it's not the same, but it's pretty close. I'm just wondering if she would notice. Ooh, here's another one of these. Wonder if she would notice. That wouldn't be very nice. I could just tell her I couldn't find it and invite her to look herself. Be like, oh, that doesn't belong there either. There's even a light bulb in there. Okay, fine. I'll do a couple more and maybe I'll find it. Ooh, this is a Chanel. Chanel number 5. So that's in a licensed, a wiener dog. Or, sorry, a dachshund. Dachshund. Sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. What is this? Oh, a little stone. A big, huge bumblebee. I hear a little baby crying and they do not sound very old at all. A paperclip, a rose. Raising your children goes by so fast, it even goes by faster if you're being abused. Seems like it drags on, but it actually, the pain and suffering, the abuse drags on, but the raising of the kids goes by fast because you don't have time to focus on them. You're just trying to survive and it's messed up. It's messed up that there's people in the world that are malicious and try to destroy you. Oops. There's mushrooms and even a Santa sleigh. Eee. Come on. Big money, big money. I think this might be, I'm gonna get rid of it. Looks like, almost like Hello Kitty, but it's not Hello Kitty, so I don't really want any licensed stuff in there, and it looks kind of like that. Ravens. My shoulders are sore. There's sewing machines and an abacus. Abacus. Baseball player. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a punching glove, whatever it's called. Boxing glove. Oh, and there's a baby sloth hanging. And then there's just a sloth hanging, holding a baby. Okay, I think I'm done. One more. And a Swiss Army knife. Okay. I'll just tell her that's the closest one I can get. And if she wants to look, she can look. Let's put this back up. This is going to be a better way to do it. Ooh, Hello Kitty. Get rid of her. I could probably give them to somebody. Who can I find some little girls around that would like that? It would suck if these all fell on the floor. You're like, no. Why are people allowed to dress up like cowboys, but they're not allowed to dress up like Hitler? Is that a valid question, or like I just thought of that now? What the heck? Where'd that go? Darn it! At least I only dropped one. Let's put all that in there. Okay, now. Oh my goodness, this little box is heavy. That is one heavy box. So now. Thank you for the love. How's your day going? It was crazy today. I helped someone, well, I finished doing a whole bunch of things by myself. And then a friend came and asked to help, so she helped me make some stuff. And then I went and helped my neighbor clean her apartment for moving out. I didn't get it all done because it needed a lot. But I invited my friend to come. And so she also helped. And even though I do yoga and stuff, like cleaning, like actual in-depth cleaning, like walls and things like that, it is physical labor. But that's what we do. We have to help others. Anyways, I got these, and they're a little bit not very reinforced. They're just in with a screw. So I'm going to be reinforcing those. But first, before I do that, I got this little invention. I'm going to go get it. So I think you probably saw one of these before with toothpaste, and you just go like this and turn it, and there's two rolling things, and it squishes in. So I've never used it. How do you open this? the heck? Oh, okay. So then you go like this. Because I don't know about you, but if you ever used E6000, it actually, does this lock? You just hold it like this? It actually is really hard to get out sometimes. So, what is this? Oh, wait. Okay. I was trying to hold the white part. That's not going to work. Well, how am I supposed to have to squeeze this while I do this? Here I was all excited about this invention. Is it even working? Oh, maybe it has to go. I'm just afraid that if I stop, all of a sudden it's going to go, and then when I pull it back, it's going to keep shooting out. But it doesn't come out very easy, so. It did seem to empty out a little bit there. Okay, I guess I can just get these ready. Because, oh yeah, there it is. Wanna scrape this off, but I have nothing around. I'm too lazy to get up. So I will try this. Oh, I have a piece of plastic here. Clean this end off. There. There we go. So the idea is that this will now stay in there and won't fall out. Because I'm not sure how good they are because they're just screwed in. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're just little hearts. With a little, I don't know what the word is, a hook to hang them. I think this thing does work because the glue's slowly coming out and I don't have to be like holding it. Probably do it a little bit more now. Wow, it works really good. Sorry, this isn't very exciting at the moment, but I'm working. Can I do this one or does it just fall that way? There. Ooh. So there's one lady that asked me if I could go with her on Friday to the Edmonton. I said, yeah, I guess. Let me know when and stuff. And then another lady in an unrelated instance just asked me if I could also go with her to a hospital for an appointment, but she's waiting for the appointment. And this is in my building. So I've had two people in the building in the past week asked me if I can accompany them to Edmonton for health matters. And I would not describe myself as close friends with either of them, but because they're older women, I guess, like, I don't know what's happening, but I can. This is it, I guess. I'm supposed to be in the health industry for God. So helping people with their health. Isn't that what I'm supposed to be doing? I think so. So I just hope that I can handle being around them. Because I can get along with anybody, but does that mean that I want to? No. Does it mean that I'm happy? No. Does it mean I'm comfortable? No, but I'm going to make it look like I'm comfortable and okay with it. Yeah, because why? I'm going to have self-control because don't want to lose it on somebody. And that's the thing. People are not like me. I have manners and I'm not perfect by no means, but like it's most people don't have behaviors that I could live with, especially when people are rude. And that's the thing. That's the problem, though. When I say yes and then I help them and then they are a jerk, I want to just say, you know what, F you, because I'm not getting paid to do this. How dare you? So it's not like, yeah. So when people are mean to you when you're doing them a favor, it's like, wow, you have a lot of nerve to take advantage of someone that you came to asking for help. So when someone comes to you asking for help, make sure that they're not using you and make sure that they respect you. Because many times there are people that do not respect us. They're just using us. There are some people that, yeah, they're legit sick, absolutely. But they're not good people. And they're looking for someone to use and abuse. So be careful for those energy vampires. Looking for a victim. Looking for someone that's a really nice person so that they can use them to their advantage. So be careful of those. I don't know if you've known one. Have you known a have you known an energy vampire? They're not good. Can ruin your life, man. Ruin your life. Okay, so after these are done, it's going to be great. Then I can actually use them for something and don't have to worry about them falling apart. Because I understand that that I'm supposed to be, if I'm making something, I want it to be quality. And I'm new to this, but I'm not good at a lot of things, but I'm learning. I'm learning how to do because everything I do is pretty much self-taught. I'm not learning from pros or anyone to teach me, so I have to learn from the beginning the best way and how to fix things. And this is the thing when you're segregated and assimilated, you don't have anyone to teach you stuff. Because you lose your security system in your family and stuff. And when you don't have any loved ones around you, you have no one to teach you stuff. Because whatever their skills are, they're going to teach you. And even if they don't teach you, you're going to observe because you've got them around you all of the time. But when you're forced in the basement and you're not allowed upstairs and stuff because you're a foster kid, what happens is you lose out on all this information that we're supposed to learn from our loved ones. We're communal beings. We're supposed to learn from everybody. So if you're not happy, I'd like to remind you that this is not your destiny. And if you're happy, I want you to know, then that's great, but this still is not your destiny. If you're on a up and you're not, um, if you're on an up and you're doing well, then that's terrific. But you need to realize, I would rate this 9 out of 10. Why? Because it's just cheap plastic. And when you squeeze it, because you have to squeeze this part, okay, you open it up, you put the tube in there, the end of it right here, in between there, and then squeeze it, and then you turn this, and it slowly pulls the tube down, and then all the glue or toothpaste or whatever comes skirting out. So the why you would use this is if you had glue like B7000. Wait a second. Are you sure it wasn't called B6000? I thought it was called B6000. Maybe that's a Mandela effect, or maybe it was always this, but I don't know. But anyways, this is really hard to get out. So this is perfect for that, or someone that doesn't have good hand like this grasping, if they don't have strength in their hands. So what you can do is you hold it like this, so that's nice. But it would be really nice if it was more ergonomic, if it was more comfortable to the hand, because it's just you have to squeeze it and kind of not comfortable. But then you just turn this, and it's actually really awesome. So I recommend it. Where did I get it? I don't even know. Sorry, but if you just put toothpaste tube squeezer, then a picture of it'll come up, and then you'll look at the prices and figure out which one's for you. Maybe there's a nicer one than this, but I really like that. Just wanted you to know. All right, look at that. Moving on, great. I've got some jobs done. Those are all garbage. Feels great to accomplish stuff. Today was really productive. I don't know about you. Did you have a productive day? Sylvia, Sylvia, Sylvia. I love you. Is there a song about Sylvia? Sylvia knows, or Sylvia something Sylvia. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just started a few minutes ago where when I'm starting to say things, if it reminds me of a song, all of a sudden I just feel like I have to say the lyrics of the song. It's weird. I used to do that when I was younger with my kids. They'd say something and then I'd break out into a song with the word or the phrase that they would use. That's wild. So what's happening is that we're in amnesia. Women are in amnesia. The men are not in amnesia. The men are not. They know that they're men, but women have forgotten that we're not just women, we are goddesses. What is the definition of a goddess? Let me find this out actually. Goddess. A female deity, but the term can also describe a woman of exceptional beauty, charm, and admiration. Okay, no, that's not what they mean when they say goddess. And in religious context, goddesses are female gods worshipped in many different faiths, including Hinduism, ancient Greek and Roman religions, and various forms of modern paganism. What is a deity? I don't know what that word means. Female deity. In many religions, a goddess is a female god who is a subject of worship. Examples include Aphrodite, Lakshmi, and Juno. Some spiritual paths view the goddess as a personification of the divine feminine, worshipped globally across different belief systems. Central deities, some faiths such as Shaktism, a supreme goddess is the ultimate deity and source of all reality. Okay, so yeah, that is the term. It's like a female god who's a subject of worship. Worship means it's highly respected and you don't do anything to harm them, but you protect them because they hold great intrinsic value. And so we hold a lot of value, and women on earth have forgotten that because we've been lied to and manipulated and emotionally abused, as well as physically in every other way, to keep us from remembering who we are. So we're under the hypnotism of men, because it's not women that are doing it. We're under the hypnotism of men who are using and abusing us and causing us to not be able to be mentally healthy, because to be able to be connected with who we are, we have to be able to think. And if we're on constant survival, post-traumatic stress, anxiety triggers, PTSD, then we're not going to be able to relax and think about anything energetic, because the energy is connected to our nervous system and it causes physical pain. So until we're ready to heal and be ready to deal with the pain, we're not going to be able to deal with the pain and get the healing part. So it's much like having very deep poisonous slivers inside of us, and we know that when it's time to take it out, we're going to have to dig in very deep, and it's going to be excruciating, more painful than it is just to walk while it's inside us. And so when we decide to dig it out, it's a very, very painful. So that's why we're repelled. We're repelled by healing a lot of the time because we don't want to think about all the things that we've done or people have done to us, because the emotions are so strong that it becomes physically painful. So, and then also the guilt. When we feel guilty about things we don't want to, because we feel so guilty that it's physically painful. So, in order for us to move forward, we have to bring up the past, no matter how uncomfortable it is, because it's taking a sliver out of our spiritual body and it's painful. Absolutely. But you can either die a slow death and then continue on with this cycle for every life after, having this much pain and suffering and less power, because all the people that used you and abused you, you haven't got your power back. So when you pass on, they retain your power. That's why it's important for you to come clean with everything before you pass, so that you can reclaim the power that's yours, as well as give back any that you've taken. So healing is, I was going to say nuanced, but does nuanced mean subjective? See, I'm learning really a lot of vocabulary words. What's funny is I don't really have any very well-educated friends, like none. Well-educated, I mean like what they just like school educated, with very, very like expanded vocabularies and lots of education. I don't have lots of friends like that. So all the way that I talk is I'm talking to myself. So imagine, because you are who you hang out with. So imagine if I had a support system, what I could have been capable of. Look what I'm like now. Imagine what I would have been like if I have a support system around me now. What, like that? Imagine what I would have been like if I would have had a good support system my whole life and didn't have all these people attacking me and using me and abusing me. Imagine. This is the thing. These people are dirtbags. But we need opposition in order to grow. We can't get strong if we're never feeling any resistance. If we grow up our whole life and no one shoves us, and then at the age of 50, someone comes up and shoves us, we're going to go flying, and we're going to go, what the heck was that for? Because no one's ever pushed you ever. You're just going to fall down like nothing because you've never had any opposition. So when you have people using you over and over and over, and then when you come into your power and stand up for yourself, you come out swinging. You come out much stronger because you've had opposition and you want to take back what was taken from you. So in order for you to appreciate what you have and know how to fight for it, sometimes, often, you have to have it taken away from you so you understand the value of it. When we grow up in the luxury, we take it for granted. So it's through loss that we find out unconditional love is. So with 10,000 followers, I want to do a draw for all of my followers in Canada or United States. And I'm going to make a nice little package. I'll pay for the shipping. And yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to put it together. And then I just don't know how to get, like, how do I have the package, and then how do I pick a person out of all the people? Like, how do I gather all the people? Because I don't want any work. I don't want to have to write down everyone's name. I don't want to have to type everybody's name. If there's a better way on here, like, do I just make a thread and then everyone writes something on it and then I just pick somebody? Like, is that fair? I mean, I make the rules, I suppose. Do I not? Am I allowed to do this? Because if I am, I want to do this for all my loyal, amazing followers. So they can, yeah, I guess I can make a post of me with the package, and then whoever would like to have a chance of it winning it can write something, and then I will pick it when I hit 10,000. I'll pick the person, and then I'll mail it out. I'll have it ready to go, already packaged up. So, ooh, maybe I should put one of these in there, a keychain. I don't know. Who knows what I'm gonna do? Who knows? But I think it's cool. I want to really give a lot of things away. I love getting gifts, and I know other people do too. Yeah, like, who doesn't? I know that sometimes I miss this. Sometimes it almost looks like, it's weird. It's like a Playboy bunny or so. Maybe that should be out. Darn it, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, about the package. Yeah, I think that's going to be a great idea. I can do one at 10 and then one at 20, and who knows? Like, I mean, I could give small ones too, and then it wouldn't be so expensive for the packaging. Just thinking here. I think people would like that. So the rules would be that you have to be a follower, and then everyone can answer. So I'll put a package together. Should it be one where I show everyone what's in it, or should it be one where everything's wrapped up so then they don't know what's in it? That's also a cool thing. And right before Christmas is actually a cool time, because then they can use it and gift the packages of things that they don't want or whatever. That's also a great idea. I'm all down for that. Everything's about recycling and stuff. You accept the gifts, and if it's not for you, then you pass them on to someone that can appreciate it. So when I was helping the lady clean her house today, she has a lot of stuff. And I know I used to be a hoarder too, an organized hoarder. It's an addiction. I guess I still am one. Anyways, every time she said, "Would you like to have this?" I was thinking, no, I don't. But because she needed to get rid of stuff, and she's moving, I'm like, yes, anything. I was like, yeah, take it. And so it was, yeah, we need to help people that have hoarding issues. It's a normal thing, because we're trying to find fulfillment and we don't know how. And society teaches us consume, 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 teaching us it's going to buy us happiness, and it doesn't. and it's just a waste of money. If we didn't blow so much money on junk, we would have so much more money to pay the rent because we need it for rent now. That's why we're supposed to do a lot of trade and barter. You can still buy things, but we need to start moving to trade and barter, sharing our food, eating like with a longer table instead of a bigger fence. Whenever we are eating, we gather everybody and they all bring their food together, or, and yeah, you have to know them and make sure that their house is clean and stuff. But it's the way that we're going to survive is the way that we survived before, which was living communally. We lived together in a big community and we all worked together to provide the meals and do the cleaning and the gardening, everything. When we start living like that, our life's going to be easier. Anyways, I just want to end this with thanking you for joining me again tonight. I hope you're going to see me the rest of Monday to Friday, this time, same place. And remember that you're in control, and it's not your destiny to live in enslavement like we have been. You are very powerful. Every individual has extreme power and influence. We just have to come into our power because everyone's full of sickness. So as soon as you get healthy, you're extremely powerful. So with everybody being sick, why not get healthy so then you become more powerful than anybody? And then you can use your leadership skills to bring everyone up to health. So that's it. You're powerful. It's time to embrace it. I love you. Have an awesome